Yeah, if you're looking at the stats, you see that we shot the ball well, and unfortunately they shot the ball better, and especially in the first half, they really had it going, and their 40 points in the paint was really evident of us not being able to guard as well as we need to. And normally we are a pretty good defensive team and keep guys out of the paint, and we just got to get back to the drawing board and see where our mistakes were and get better and get prepared for our next game coming up.
The points in the paint that they scored today, obviously having a guy like Moses in there would help a little bit at least, with the presence. How much do you think that hurt not having him in there and just maybe not having as much size as you're used to in there?
Yeah, it hurts when you don't have that presence in there, but at the same time, where it all generated from was on the ball. So we have to get better on the ball first and not be totally reliant on any of our big guys. So that's where we have to get back to practice and start defending one-on-one and getting better, locking up that way.
Is there your guards are very athletic, they're put together well, quick. Is there any reason why they struggle? They have struggled defensively?
Well, I think what IPFW does is they have a lot of movement and they put you in different positions where you aren't going to be in one spot. And I thought that's what happened a lot. I think the movement confused our guys and allowed them the little angle or the gaps to get into the paint. So, we'll watch the film and see exactly what transpired. And I thought we made a couple of adjustments at halftime, but still, their movement, they do a great job with that and disguising, some of the actions they want to get into the paint.
How big of a boost was their three-point shooting for them early? Kind of gave them a little bit of a bounce going into halftime at least.
Yeah, it was huge, and a lot of that was, from us letting them get into the paint, and there were a lot of kickouts as well. And we had some, mistakes, in the dribble penetration, allowed some of those open threes. So that was a real boost for them. I think what did they go 6 for 15 in the first half, and that was huge to give them that. I think it was a 10-point lead in the first half.
The technical going into halftime, was there just some frustration on your part for, was it a non-call you thought on the other end there with you guys, or where did that come from?
No, obviously it's an emotional game, and I thought we were set on a ball screen, and they called a foul on Joey. So I thought, I was just saying that I thought he was set. That's all I said. I didn't cuss or do anything else. So it wasn't necessarily frustration. It was just what I saw.
So you got a week left here in the regular season, a couple of road games left. What do you need to do? I mean, you need to win both and try to get a little bit of momentum now, right?
Yeah, that's what anybody wants to do at this stage of the game, where you have 2 games left, and the one that's in front of us is the most important thing. So we want to concentrate on IUPUI and get prepared for that game, and then when the next one comes, we have to be ready for that. So you do want to go into conference tournament play with some momentum, and that's going to be our goal as we practice and play. And our guys, I feel like they're motivated and they're still playing hard. We just have to have the results now.
When you look back at home record this year, 5-10, I think overall, that obviously doesn't get it done from your perspective. Is that a disappointment?
You can look at it that way. I want to win every single game. There's no question about it. And but we did have some really good teams come in here and play as well. So I would love to have that flipped, but it is what it is right now.
Is Moses done for the year now? Is that determined?
He's going to go in for an MRI tomorrow to get his knee checked out. And right now, the preliminary indication that he may be out for the rest of the year.
You still think it's a meniscus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like one guy I had asked about for a while, is Samba still on the team?
Samba is not on the team.
Okay. And then finally, Patrick, is there any sort of feel as to whether he's going to be back the rest of the year? Do you still hold out hope that he's going to be able to play for you, or are you?
If I had to make a decision today or a gut feel about where he's at right now, I would say he probably wouldn't play the rest of the year.
And that's just, again, based off of the way the ankles responded.
And his work and what he's trying to do in order to try to get back. I want him to play at an elite level, and if he can't do that, and that would be anybody. If they can't do that, if they can't, if it causes them discomfort or anything like that, whether it's, whether it's Patrick or anybody else, I would have the same comment.
Yeah. So you're just kind of, planning and game planning for the fact that he probably won't be there, and just kind of try to.
Yeah, and that's what we've done the last few weeks. We've done that, and we just have to prepare with the guys that are able to go.
Yeah. And I know the word has been disappointment that's been used a lot. From your perspective, you feel bad for Patrick and everything that you guys had planned around him this season. But can you put into words how disappointing this has kind of turned out, how it's ended for him, from your perspective?
I don't know if it's as much disappointment as it is frustration because, at no point in our season have we ever had every single one of our guys healthy to where we can get that continuity and chemistry. And who knows what could have happened if all of our guys would have been healthy. But it is frustrating that that he's not able to play, and some of our other guys have experienced, and now somebody like Moses is experiencing that too. And sometimes you look back and think, what ifs? The what ifs if everybody was healthy and had the same opportunities and all the guys available. Look at IPFW; they had the same starting lineup the entire season, so you get to work that continuity. We've had to juggle lineups because of injuries.
With Patrick, then, is the kind of focus just to try to get him as healthy as possible and keep him active in safe ways, and then kind of ramp up for whatever follows after the season?
I think it's just day to day, and the number one thing is just keeping him healthy or getting him healthy, and that's what we're working on right now. And like I said, he's working right now to try to see where he's at. But that's the main focus, and anything else that comes after that, we'll definitely talk about that.